So I know 2020 really impacted a large sum of people financially. So today I'm going to share with you 5 side hustles that you can do in 2021 to help ease your stress and put more money in your pocket. Hello and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, thank you for checking out our channel. We really appreciate it. So as you can tell, it's just me. Shy has recently went back to school, so she's still trying to readjust to her new schedule, homework, studying for tests, all that good stuff that comes with going to school. So we decided while she's getting back into a routine that she's comfortable with, that I would go ahead and just make a video just to get some content out, because it's been a while, probably 2 weeks or more since we've had a video uploaded. So today I'm going to go over 5 side hustles that you can use in 2021 to put some extra cash into your pockets. So stay tuned. So number 1, become an errand runner. So you're probably thinking, what is an errand runner? So basically what an errand runner is you perform random acts of services. Like, for example, you can assemble furniture, or you can be a moving helper. You can do deliveries to different kind of people for different items. You can go grocery shopping, etc., etc. So errand runners can make anywhere between $25 to $40 an hour depending on what part of the country that you live in. The national average is around, I think it was $30 or so. There's apps out there, like TaskRabbit is one, which has a list of what people need. Say, like I said, putting the table together. You could get on TaskRabbit, like, oh, I'm capable of doing this. There's a price that they are willing to pay. If the price is good with you and you are able to perform the services, then you can go get some extra cash just by doing that. Now, you can also use websites like Craigslist and Facebook marketplaces or things around that nature to look and see like odd-end jobs. But when you're doing stuff like that, you really have to be cautious and be careful, because if there's something that sounds too good to be true, say, oh hey, I'll give you $100 if you pick up these 3 rocks. Well, then obviously it's probably a scam or someone trying to do something that's a little sketchy. So if this sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. So be very careful of that. But yeah, number 1 is become an errand runner. Number 2, become a flipper. You're probably thinking, what does that even mean? Most people, when they hear the word flip or flipper, they think of people who flip houses. So, the ones who buy these houses for cheap that need work done. Either they do the work themselves or they hire contractors to do the work. So they fix them up and then they'll resell them for a profit. Well, that's basically what you'll be doing as a flipper itself. It doesn't have to be, houses. Typically what people do or start out with is like solid wood furniture, brand name clothing, power tools, certain electronics, things like that. And they'll find them like super cheap somewhere, turn around and either fix them up, like say the furniture needs to be repainted or some holes need to be filled in or whatever it is. They'll do that, make it look nice, and turn around and flip it for some money. So a lot of people go to like thrift stores, garage sales, online marketplaces like we were talking about earlier, like Facebook Marketplace, and even storage auctions are a really great place to find some really good deals, I guess, to make money. So there are people that make anywhere between $500 to $2,500 a month just flipping things. They'll find good items that they know are worth some money, and they can buy it super cheap and sell for a decent profit. It just really depends on how lucky you get and how knowledgeable you are in certain items. If you know, say, a wooden car over there that you found is worth $250 for some reason, and the person selling is like, hey, you can have it for $2. Well, then of course you're going to buy that and then find a place to sell it online or whatever it may be, a group that are into wooden cars. So number 2 is becoming a flipper. Number 3, probably knew this was coming, is food delivery services. So with the whole pandemic going on, and a lot of people are still weary of going outside of their homes unless they absolutely have to. Oh, they're having a stroke. They probably need to go to the hospital. But this has caused like delivery service to really boom right now. There's apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash, or there's probably more too, Grubhub. There's probably more, but those are like the 3 main ones. I know for a fact that Uber Eats and DoorDash, both those companies let the driver or the worker, you keep 100% of the tips that you make. I don't know about the other ones, but I know those two for certain do. I had friends tell me that they usually make anywhere between $12 to $15 an hour in tips. But with the whole pandemic going on, people are, like I said, they're ordering a lot more food, like to be delivered. So they're willing to, I guess, tip more apparently now. Because I had the same friend saying, you know, I'm making anywhere between $20 to $30 an hour now, but from just tips, just because of, you know, so many people who are afraid to go outside or leave their house, or they're just lazy. It doesn't really matter. You have people who probably order a candy bar from the 7-Eleven and would rather pay 3 times what it is just to have someone bring it to them, because either they're lazy or they're scared to go and catch the Rona. Another cool thing about it is you get to work whenever, so you make your own schedule. So you put in what time, or you just turn the app on and it shows you, you know, what's available. And if you're able to go get the food and deliver to the person, then there you go. You already got money coming in. And then if you get tired after just one delivery, then just be like, just log off. It's as easy as that. So number 3 is food delivery services. And I mean, what can I say? It's really booming right now. So might be something you want to check out. Number 4. Rent out your empty space. So this one hits close to home because I don't do this as a side hustle. I do it as like one of my main sources of income. So say you have a spare bedroom, or hell, even if you have a vacation home that, you know, is usually unoccupied 3/4 of the year, you know, it's just there for the summer. Why not just use that extra space to rent out to, you know, guests? There's apps like Airbnb, VRBO. There's a couple more, but those are the 2 big ones. Mostly just Airbnb nowadays. But those are great ways to advertise your room or your space to potential guests. The nice part about using these apps is that you're able to set your own price. You can also decide what requirements that the guests who are trying to stay must provide before they can book your room or your space. And also, like, say you have family coming down, you can just go onto your app and go to your calendar and say, okay, well, no one can rent this space such and such days because you have family coming down, and it won't be penalized against you. This is like a fantastic way to add some extra income. Like I said, it can even be not just supplemental, but you can even turn this into a full-time job. If you live near places like a touristy area, it's even better, because people would rather have like an experience of, instead of staying in a, you know, Motel 6 or a hotel where all the rooms look the same and that's what they've always stayed at when they travel. They can rent out this space that's really homey, and then, you know, if you're a very social person, you're able to communicate with these people and meet awesome friends. I've met people from all around the world that stay with us, and they've been amazing. You would need to do some research and see what places around your area that are similar to what you would be renting out are setting their price at, because you don't want to be way too high so that no one will want to book with you, but you also don't want to be way too low, because then you'll attract not such good guests, if that makes sense. We learned that the hard way. Yeah, you'll also need to check out your rules and regulations with your city and see if you're even able to do that. But if you are, and you don't mind having basically like a short-term roommate, or if it's, you know, a whole place to rent to the person so you're not even there, this is an amazing way to add supplement to your income or make it a full-time job. So number 4 is rent out your empty space. And number 5, becoming a pet sitter / dog walker. So when it comes to our dogs, Shira and I, we really do try to include them in everything that we do, but sometimes we just can't. So say, for example, we go to another country. It's expensive to put an animal on a plane, and it's not like we just have 1 dog, we have 4. So that's a lot of money we have to dish out. So this is where a pet sitter would really come in handy. And then you have apps like Rover, which makes finding a pet sitter, which would be you, or dog walker, super easy in your area. And it's really stress-free, because, you know, with that app you have to upload valid government IDs and have all these, like, agree to all these rules and regulations and whatnot. So if you're an animal lover, this may be an amazing side hustle for you. The pay, it really does vary on where you live at. So say you live more in an urban area, you'll be paid more than likely. So for like a pet walk, a dog walk, it's anywhere between $20 and $25 per walk, and for pet sitting, it can go from $70 to $80 minimum per night. Using the app Rover is an amazing way, and it's the safest because, like I said, you have to upload a valid government ID. You know, people know who you are, that you're really the person that you say you are. You have all these rules and regulations that you must follow and agree to, because if you break those or whatever, you will be in a lot of legal trouble. But you can also advertise yourself on social media like Facebook and Instagram. But again, you have to be very safe and cautious of, you know, meeting people. But once you do get a following or build a reputation up, those people are really just going to go to you every time because they know you and they know that you're reputable. So like I said, number 5, becoming a pet sitter / dog walker would be an amazing side hustle for someone who really does love animals. So there you have it. 5 side hustles you can start right away in 2021 to help put some extra cash into your pockets. Please leave a comment below if you've ever done one of these side hustles, or if you're currently doing one of these. That would be really cool to hear about. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Also give the video a thumbs up and share our content as well. We really do appreciate you guys, and again, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay blessed.